Brian, the man himself. President Biden still thinks climate change is the greatest threat to our world. Brian, just watch this. Roll it.
Does the president stand by that comment?
Absolutely, he does. Climate change is an existential threat. It could, it actually threatens and is capable of wiping out all human life on Earth over time.
He said it was more frightening than a nuclear war. Is that it's more frightening than a nuclear war in this moment?
The president believes wholeheartedly that climate change is an existential threat to all of human life on the planet.
Okay, Brian, we got two wars and the new world order, but climate change is more dangerous. Have at it.
Climate change is more dangerous to our economy and our welfare and our sovereignty than anything else because of what he's been sacrificing in our economy, in our spending, in order to foment a policy I don't even believe he believes. This guy who's been around since the 70s and 80s wasn't even talking about it. Al Gore brings it up. Bill Clinton jumps on. Now it's the doctrine of the left, led by AOC, who walked in at 32 years old with a developed plan, and now suddenly we're adopting it. And Joe Biden's been told that is it. It's kind of scary, though. That's the type of guy that, I don't know, has a barbecue on Sunday with a band blasting on the outskirts of the White House lawn. That's also the same president of the United States who put a lid on it at 12:15 because he had an interview with Robert Hur. 2 days, any day. I'm pretty sure Robert Hur, the investigator looking into his documents caught by his Corvette and elsewhere, I'm pretty sure Robert Hur would have come back a different day, being that there's a potential world war at stake. But no, the lid went on early, and now the president's going to speak a little bit later today. And I think if you look at the Iran policy, you see that he does not fully understand, and the people around him, the danger of the region.
He's got to address Iran, because Iran is emerging now as the spy master in chief, the supplier, the trainer, the financier of all this terror. He's got to address Iran and tell us what he's going to do. I think that's one of the most important things that he's going to do today. What do you say?
He's got to also say this. I've talked to a lot of our weapons manufacturers. We're going to be quadrupling the pace in which we're manufacturing between the demands not only in Israel but with Ukraine and our own weapons stuff. He's going to talk about how we have to get more on a war footing. He's going to ask for additional spending, I would hope. And I would hope he says a little bit of section to condemn those in his own party who are epically disappointing him with their pro-Palestinian comments and displays. And how disappointed he is, although taking mind of the First Amendment, to see the big pro-Palestinian celebrations for the horrific carnage that we witnessed in Israel that are taking place in Los Angeles and 4 blocks away from us right here in Manhattan, Stuart.
Yeah, I saw it myself.